Arman Tsarukyan had to accept the fate of not being able to immediately face Islam Makhachev after withdrawing from UFC 311. Tsarukyan caused trouble for the UFC when he suddenly withdrew before the event, which took place on Sunday, the 19th of January 2025 WIB in Inglewood, California. Experiencing a back injury, Tsarukyan was cancelled from facing Makhachev in the fight for the lightweight championship belt. Luckily, the main UFC 311 match was still saved, with Renato Moicano willing to step in to replace Tsarukyan to fight Makhachev. Now that UFC 311 is over, Tsarukyan still has the status as the number 1 ranked contender. However, that doesn't mean he can immediately become Makhachev's next opponent. UFC boss Dana White has confirmed that Arman Tsarukyan will have to wait in line again. No, Tsarukyan is not going to be the next title challenger, White was quoted as saying by MMA Fighting. He's going to have to wait. Sometimes we throw away opportunities. He lost his chance, so Arman has to prove again that he deserves a title fight. The boss's statement will be painful for Tsarukyan. The reason is, the 28-year-old hero has worked hard to get to Islam Makhachev as a champion challenger at UFC 311. After losing to Makhachev in 2019, he carved out 9 wins in 10 fights to become the number 1 ranked fighter. Now, because he withdrew before the UFC 311 D-Day, Tsarukyan must face another fighter to get another fight against Makhachev. This situation is certainly risky for the owner of a total record of 22-3. If he loses, he might even lose his status as a number 1 contender. However, Tsarukyan accepts his fate. He agrees with Dana White that he needs to get a win under his belt before challenging Makhachev again. I agree with Dana White, Tsarukyan wrote on his social media accounts. As soon as my back heals, I'm ready to prove that I'm a contender for number 1. I'll take whoever is put in front of me. With Tsarukyan out of the picture, Charles Oliveira has emerged as a strong contender for Makhachev's next opponent. Makhachev defeated Oliveira to become the lightweight champion at UFC 280 in 2022. They were scheduled to rematch at UFC 294 in 2023. However, Oliveira withdrew due to injury and was replaced by Alexander Volkanovski. I'm next, said Oliveira, who held the belt in 2021. Islam knows that. The lightweight champion is named Charles Oliveira. I am ready for that fight.